The presentation tool is a desktop application that you can use to control the Top Hat system. This program works simultaneously while operating presentation software such as PowerPoint, Keynote, or any other application. Okay, you've got your beautiful slides all ready, and now you're all set to engage those students. So let's see what this presentation tool has to offer. You can access the presentation tool by selecting the Top Hat icon on your desktop, or you could take a look for it in your computer's file directory. You'll notice that you start in the magnified view. This looks just like the sidebar that you're used to in the online version, and even has all of the same functions. But since you want your students to see the beautiful presentation you've created, you don't want Top Hat stealing all the glory. So instead, you can minimize the tool just by clicking here. You'll flip through the deck until you reach this icon, the one that you've embedded into your slides already to let yourself know that it's time for a Top Hat question. Now you can expand the tool. You can find the question, ask it, allow your students some time to submit, disable submissions, show the answer, and now you can close it and move on with the slides. Yeah, it really is as seamless as that. The Quick Add feature for the presentation tool allows for instant question generation for seamlessly creating questions right in the middle of your lecture. In the minimized view of the presentation tool, you'll press this one right here to generate a Quick Add question. Upon pressing this button, you'll be taken to this menu, where you'll input the name of the question that you'll see in the gradebook. You would then select the type of question you would like asked. There are three options here. Multiple choice. You can add or subtract the number of choices based on how many options you have in your presentation. Word answer for questions that are fill in the blank or definitions. Or numeric answer for math problems or even dates. Then you're given the option to attach a screenshot of the slide that you're on so that students can reference the question after lecture and see what the options were. You'll go ahead and make a 4-option multiple choice question for your example. The question will automatically be asked, and students will see the 4-digit SMS code to submit their responses. The graph icon up here will show you real-time feedback as to how your students are responding. You can lock the question from receiving any further submissions by selecting the lock icon here, and then choose the correct response so that your students can be marked for correctness and can even come back for review later. The X will take you out of the Quick Add question generation field when you're all done. Now, your lecture is complete and you're back in your office taking some time to admire just how engaged your students were in that lecture. You want to log back into Top Hat to find that Quick Add question that you generated during lecture. Take a look. Your students can now see the slide that you created and review the responses. A pretty neat feature, right? Well, we think so. If you have any questions, you can always contact us here at support@tophat.com. Happy top hatting!